I'm Kathy.
And I'm Missy.
And we're Two Needles Pulling Thread. Welcome back.
Hello, hello.
It is June 6th, 2022.
Monday afternoon. We're kind of doing the Monday thing here lately.
Yeah.
It works.
Flosstube number 11. 1-1.
As I start itching and get the floss tube filming itchies, right?
Yeah, and the twitchies and the, so.
Oh, wow.
We have coffee. We're
Lots
good
of
to
coffee.
go. Dunkin' Donuts. It didn't seem like we have much, but my notes are pretty long.
I know. Well, what we have is something different. So a little warning, get pen and paper. We're going to do a patriotic chart parade. So if you're interested in maybe taking some notes,
we're going to
show you later on what we have there.
Do some StitchCon potential
StitchCon
project. Recon, yeah, there we go. No, that'll be at StitchCon.
Potential projects that we might be taking that we might try to limit ourselves to.
I'm packing 2 suitcases.
We all talk logically, and then...
what was it I saw today? It says, going for one day, packing clothes, and it crosses it out and says projects 35 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's me.
Go for one day, pack for 35 days, and...
Yeah, 6 outfits.
Yep.
So, gorgeous day here in Maine. We've had a decent, it cooled off a little bit, but still
we've
70s.
had some good weather for June.
Looking ahead to Cincinnati next week. Looks like it's going to be in the 80s, so...
It'll be a little warm for what we're used to, but we're going to be inside.
We don't care. We're going to be stationed.
It's all good.
So
I don't care what it does.
No, it could rain.
Kinda. We don't want the big storm that we heard about last year and stuff.
And cicadas only come out every 17 years.
Right?
So
I heard that's
there.
not an issue right now. So
in my packing, I found Christmas gift card to Keepsakes. Almost forgot about that. So
I have some gift cards too.
Yeah, that would have been a shame to forget.
I don't even have a list, which is very dangerous.
A shopping list? A wish list?
I have 2 things on my list so far.
I put a couple things, but then I learned one was on Etsy, and
she already bought it.
I brought it. So. All right, let's jump right in.
Okay.
FFOs.
None for me.
2. So I'm still not completely done, but this was the Halloween signs that I showed last time. This is by Thistles. Someone had asked about the pattern.
Thistles.
Yep. This is my working copy, but it's Thistles Halloween signs. Can you see that? I can't see a thing.
Yeah, but it's right in the... So she did this one.
Yep.
But the pattern comes with all of them.
Yep. There's a witch.
Look at his eyeballs.
They're called broom keeps.
And again, that's thistles, like the weed, grass.
Flower? I don't know.
I don't know.
So I found this sign at Target. I think I showed it last time. I made a decision now that I'm going to paint this white part black or gray black or and then see how it goes. All I have to do is move the hangy tag because the sign went this way. And in my thought process...
That's my husband's.
Yes, my husband will do that. And in my thought process realized I should have bought more of these signs. So, but this was a very quick stitch. So that was that one. I love this one.
This is very cute.
This is Hello Summer. I am glad you guys told me to put on the lighthouse. So I mounted it on a foam block, just a styrofoam block. It's all done with, there's no sewing, there's no glue. The only glue I used is on the buttons. I happened to find these 2 buttons today. It's all pinned. If I wanted to take it all apart, it's just a matter of removing pins. I'm not taking it apart because I really love it. I really love it. So that's going to go right up here. And that is Crocetta A Go-Go. Seems to be one of my new faves. So that's it for my FFOs.
I don't have any.
Finishes? You have finishes?
I have some finishes. They were starts and finishes. So I've been all over the place for 2 weeks with my thoughts and everything. So I think I had already started.
Yes, you had.
One of these. So I had already started, let's look, which one was it? Bumblebee Kisses by Primrose Cottage. I always get it. Cottage Stitches. I always want to say Stitchers. And then I moved on to this one, Be Nice. And I've done these all on a vintage piece of, it's either 28 or 25 count bone Lugana. And then I decided that they were working up a little bigger than I expected, and I have a plan for finishing them and putting them in one certain spot, and I thought it would be kind of nice to do a 1/1 to have a little different size. And I stitched kind words by them.
You did that 1/1?
Did it 1/1.
Wow.
So this is the summer wishes, and I took this, I stitched them all on the same piece. And it's hard to see back here, but I took the antiquing spray that we showed a few videos back and hung this on my clothesline and just spritzed it today after it was all stitched and everything. And it was just the right amount of prim for me.
Scary though to spray on that floss.
Yeah, it was
isn't
scary. I was like, yeah, it's just DMC and
Yeah,
fabric. I
but
mean,
still.
if I don't like it, I guess I can do it again. So there's the first one. These stitch up so nice.
I love the blue. The blue just sets it
I
off.
do like that too. And then be nice, buzz off. Don't you just want to say that sometimes to people? Be nice, buzz off.
No, just the buzz off part.
And then this one. Tiny, tiny. There should be a space between kind and words. The chart doesn't show it, and I didn't pick up on it until after it was done, but that's okay. So the 1/1 I did with one strand.
Wow, that is so cute.
And I did not do all of this one. I did not do the bottom.
Oh, you didn't do a border.
I didn't do this, and I didn't do the heart over here. But I just left it like that. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish these yet.
Oh, the heart came out of the bee, though.
I have a feeling that I will do a pillow and a foam block.
Did you do this?
Yep,
Oh.
I did do that.
Oh, you did, yeah. A little
Can I just
honeycomb.
tell you that honeycomb back stitching, not as easy as it looks on even weave.
Yeah.
For me, anyway. I had a hard time counting it out, and you can tell that it's not even, but I like it.
Oh, it looks even, though.
And the hearts were, I had to play with them a little bit. But anyway, I liked it.
I like how the antiquing spray just changed the yellow a little bit.
Yeah, it did. It did. Kind of made it more mustardy.
Yeah.
So I did those.
Because we know you can't find mustard.
Yeah. And then I showed this as a purchase when we went to Celebration of Needlework. This is a Tisket A Tasket by, it's a design by Brenda Gervais, so with a needle and thread. And I did my own, so on these, I did all the called for DMC, which all of their patterns pretty much use the same set of colors used differently on each pattern, which was really nice. And I used all color and cotton.
Oh, that is so cute.
And she's so
She was just going to
cute.
start it and then hang on to it. And
if you look really closely at the bottom of this basket, I did a zigzag of rice stitches. So it just adds a little different dimension to it. The center of these white flowers is supposed to be stitched. I can't remember which color. I think the color of the basket, actually. I'm choosing to leave it open. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish this yet, and I may stick a pin in the middle of one of them. Or that's done on a little scrap piece of Grace Notes Fabric Snickerdoodle. 32
is this
count.
the rice stitches right here?
Yep.
Cute.
Just a little different.
She's so dainty. She's so much better in person than she is.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I find that a lot. This is a cute picture, but
and of course,
it doesn't bring
the,
out
the threads are a little more muted, I think, than what I used, and I've kept my floss list of what I used that were all. So if you're in the primitive floss club for color and cotton and you want to know what I used, just let me know.
cute.
Because chances are, if you've been in it, you have to floss. Or you can know anyway. That's what I had for finishes.
Awesome. I had, obviously I finished the Hello Summer. I had shown this, so we don't need to show that. This was Buzz Off. I ironed it and then hung it back up. This is Plum Street Samplers Buzz Off.
So cute. You were kind of dreading the bee sketch.
I was.
How did it go?
I changed up a couple of the colors because it called for fancy floss, and these colors were not at the DMC conversions were nothing like what the picture showed. So I rearranged a few of the stripes.
Yeah.
It went very quickly, better than I thought.
I really like it. I think that bird would have been a beast, but
that bird was a beast, and I think that's why I started with it.
Oh, okay.
So
Makes sense.
I went to Joann's. I didn't bring it out, but I went to Joann's and I was just looking to see what they had, took it in with me. And I found a wooden piece that has rope on the top and the bottom, and I think it's going to be perfect. I just need to think about it. And then I had an SAF, a start and a finish, all in the same day. And this is 4th of July by Heart and Hand. This is on 18 count. Picture this plus, and I don't remember what it was. I can't even find my board that it was on. And I just grabbed random Gentle Arts threads. Tiny, tiny, tiny. That took me
so cute.
Maybe 2 hours.
Well, you started it after we filmed.
Yep.
And then you texted me not long after that it was done.
So simple.
So cute.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna have to do that.
It's your pattern. I borrowed it.
I brought it to show again too.
I think it's 30 by 30. I mean, it's so tiny.
Very sweet.
Yeah, that was my finishes. Nothing.
And then Helen gave you 2 that go with that, right?
She did. Yep. Okay. Yep. So
those are your finishes.
Yeah.
All right. Starts. So I showed you the starts that I had that are finished.
Yep.
And then I had one other start. So, of course, you know our daughters are getting married, and it's probably no secret to either of them that we desire to do some sort of memento piece. My daughter is her style is very simple, clean, no frills. And while she will look at things that I'm stitching and she'll look at the samplers, it's not her style. And I finally said, I want to stitch you guys something, but I need you to tell me what you like. And she started with what she doesn't like. No motifs. Hey, she knew the words to use.
Hey, there we go.
None of those bowls of circle things. Berry bowls. She's 20. She's not.
Yep.
Eventually, she's going to love that stuff because she is an old soul kind of. She likes old stuff. So anyway, I got her onto Etsy. Kathy had done a piece by Hello from Liz Matthews for Ashley, her daughter. And Grace said, I really want that. And I said, well, so I pulled up Liz Matthews' Etsy shop and showed her. Now, we all know and we can appreciate the work and talent of Liz Matthews. But she's got some stuff out there that Grace is like, no, thank you. That's a little too much for me. But what I wanted her to see was those words. I don't have a picture of it, but it is old friends. And I don't want to show the chart, but it says, your heart and my heart are very, very old friends, I think is what it is. And she decided that's what she wanted. She wanted it on a tan fabric and black floss.
Oh my word, that's just like Ashley's.
That's exactly what she wanted, and she wants it in a black frame. And can we please display it at my bridal shower? I was like, I can do that. So that's all she wanted, and I'm using 32 count platinum by Zweigart Lugana, and that's what I have so far.
Yep, simple left. It's left-sided, right? All the words.
Yep. And so no, this one isn't. This is actually centered.
It's centered.
The one you did for Ashley is left.
I'll have to borrow that one.
And she liked both of them, so maybe like Christmas or something, I can do the other one. I have a frame already, to which she said, as she's looking in my craft room, if you don't have a frame, there's a problem.
Yeah, I love it.
So anyway, she knows about it, and she's happy with it. I'm happy that she is getting something that she likes. I am working on little things. I started last year doing
words.
Advent box. And while lots of fun,
A lot of work.
it can run into some money too. But my thought is to do up some things. Grace doesn't watch this typically, and if she hears it, whatever. Do like some holiday or seasonal type little crafting things that she can put out and display throughout the year. And then, of course, the fun stuff. So, those were my starts.
All right.
Have you been starting all the things again?
I want to. Oh, my.
I need to bring you some more of those things, too.
Oh. So, I started... I didn't... Oh, I think I said I bought this...
When you're done, I'd like to borrow.
I bought this at...
I thought she was going,
No.
Sorry, I made you lose your train of thought.
Camp Wool. When we went, the last time we went to, and before she moved. This is Olga's Tart by Plum Street Sampler. I had purchased coal for the cat and wasn't going to do the stripes, but I was talked into the stripes. So this is, I believe this is also going to be a part of my StitchCon. I want to ring the bell. I really want to ring the bell. So
if you go to StitchCon, we hear anybody who finishes a project at StitchCon goes up and rings the finish bell, much like Just Keep Stitching does on their Flosstube. I think that might be where it came from.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun.
So I thought I stitched the cat. I'm stitching the greenery because that's a lot of individual counting. And then I will leave it alone. So this is where I am at.
Just fill in the pumpkin and the moon.
Yep. And I'm glad I did the
cute.
stripes. So I've got to do his eyes. He looks very angry without eyes, and the tongue. It actually, there's a little teeny tiny pink tongue. You know, I was stressing over trying to find, I think it's called Raspberry Frost.
I have it.
I need it for 2 stitches. I found a pink for the tongue. So,
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I have my main needle minder. It's in my main bag.
So cute. And we have the little Tart tins too.
Yep. I don't know if it'll fit or not.
It is looking a little bigger than the Tart tins.
Yeah. I think it's mostly...
No,
No, I was looking to see if I did very many conversions, but it's mostly the called for. And that was on 18 Count Honey by Bestitch Me because, you know, it's on my card now.
Yes, we have these fun cards.
What am I on? Starts. Oh my, Frosty's Night Out. So apparently I was going to start this project just to get it started. And then Missy told me I had to count it as a start. So this is it is a StitchCon start.
You can call it what you want.
I'm going to.
You're going to show it today.
This is Frosty's Night Out, my working copy. Blackbird Designs. Much smaller than I thought it was.
Yes, I've done this and I love it. 18
count web from We Dye For You Fabrics. I've never heard of them.
You showed that last week.
Hard to see. That's it. I just wanted enough of a start to say I started it, so when I get there, this is my Grinch needle minder. And I'll call for DMC. That's it.
And who made your bag?
I made my bag.
She made the project bags.
I made a project bag.
And she likes making them.
So I have a couple more to show. Elizabeth Ann can stitch tutorial. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
It's a really good tutorial.
It's an awesome tutorial.
I really like that. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's got cats on it. There's me, you know. I did make a few. I even made a little thread keep. I sewed it. We will not look at that because I had bobbin issues.
It's okay.
See? That's what we talked about, thread keeps. Okay, so it doesn't stick great, but...
It didn't fall off.
Didn't fall off. So I do have, like I said, I made a bunch of bags because I can't just cut one and do one. I had to cut a lot and do a lot. That's it for starts for me.
Wow.
Just 2.
I don't have any whips. Wait, I don't think I have any.
You must have a whip.
Oh my goodness, I'm holding out.
I say you must
have another start. I'm very discombobulated today. I purchased Stacie Nash Primitives Liberty Sewing Pouch. I think I've showed that before. And I am doing this on a grab bag piece of coloring cotton. There it is. Needle, hold on.
Just stick it in your thread, in your fabric.
It's going right there. Coloring cotton, 32 count, even weave, Lugana grab bag. And I have that much done so far.
Are you going to antique that one with the spray? Like the picture?
I might. So.
Are you going to make it into a bag?
I really want to do a little pouch and just kind of hang
That's
it
cute.
somewhere. It's done on 36 count, so of course this is going to be a little bit bigger. And I did some floss substitutions based on what I had in my stash that I could get to and that wasn't already tied up in a project somewhere.
Once you get the flowers on there, that's not going to look like corn anymore.
No, it's not going to look like corn.
Are you going to put the 1776?
Yes, I am.
Yep, that's awesome.
And okay, that's it. I don't have any whips.
If anyone goes to the Christmas tree shop, it is a New England,
Excuse me,
New England store. These make great pouches. They're swimsuit bags, so they're plastic inside, so nothing gets ruined by water or wet. But we like them.
Yeah,
couple of bucks.
Yeah, they're not expensive, and I have a few of them.
Yep. So you have no whips?
No, because I have started and finished.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't touch any of my regular rotation, anything.
Wow. I did stitch a little bit on Mary Poppins, but not enough to bring over.
So I'll just take a coffee break.
There you go. Not enough to bring over. Maybe finished a motif. This is my Summer Berry 2. Ouch. My scissors lost their tip cover somewhere. Anyways. So this is Berry number 2, or I call it Berry number 2. The Living is Easy.
I like those colors.
Very bright, even for me. There's some mistakes in this. So it's going to be a big berry because I'm going to have to adjust, but I don't care. I got to put the umbrella stem in here with the straw. Finish the sunglasses. I don't know where my pattern is here. There's a flamingo over here. And then
a little bit of
waves below the boat.
Yep, and a heart.
Yep. So.
You're close.
I am very close. And then I move on to the last of the summer berries. I do, like I said before, I do this on my lunch. So 8 minutes a day. 8 minutes a day.
Right. Excuse me, I have had allergies this year, which has kick-started my little asthma stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't have that issue for 2 years in a row because I had to wear a mask everywhere I went. This year, everything is infiltrating.
Everybody's had allergies this year. So, I wasn't bringing this to StitchCon, but I very well probably will. Boop.
It's good fill-in, especially if you're just like wanting to chat and stitch. I have a hard time chatting and stitching at the same time.
Yeah. This is Winter Rose Manor. I added some more pink and I filled in the door.
It's looking nice.
This, I think, I see why people do a little fill in and move on to another motif, but I don't want to move my hoop.
Oh, I see.
So I'll just keep doing this. I have the curtains to fill in. That'll be a little fill in, and the pink house. And someone did ask if someone was bringing Winter Rose Manor to StitchCon on a different fabric.
Oh.
They wanted it for the brag table. I'm not putting this on the brag table, but maybe I can go back and find that comment. And
are you taking anything for the brag table?
I don't think so, but
I don't think I am either.
I'm already gonna have to bring
things I like are framed and have to deal with the airport and flying, and I'm just not gonna do that.
And this was part of the BOSME, but I pulled out.
Somebody mentioned Sandy with Stitching.
Stitching with Sandy.
Stitching with Sandy. Thank you very much for your shout out. That was very
that was
kind of you. BOSME, BOSME, for her and those of you who didn't quite catch that. Our friends, the BosStitchers, Jane and Chris, who are
from Boston.
They're in the Boston area, so BOS for Boston, and ME is the the initials for Maine, BOSME. That's simply how we came up with it.
Yep. So same as Whipco, Bingo.
Yeah, it's on that line.
So, but for, we're in June, right? For June, this was part of my BOSME numbers. I had jumped the gun a little bit, so I finished it early. But this is Women of the Mayflower. Why am I? Coming to America, Women of the Mayflower. And my portion was to finish the words at the bottom. So I did that. I started on the waves and just kept going. And it says, we are living in the tomorrow for which they wrought, and they dated it 2020 because that was the 200th anniversary. It took, 183 days, I believe, from the time they set sail till the time they landed in Plymouth, which this was a stitch along for those 183 days. My boat's going to arrive about a year and a half late, but I have the bottom motifs to do, bring down the border, and it's done. And
So you're really close.
I'm really close.
I love the floss in those waves.
And it's hard for me to go.
The fish, huh?
They're fish, yeah. It's hard for me to go from stitching with 2 strands to go to stitching with 1.
It does take some adjusting.
After I pull it out, I remember to do it, but and I think I've convinced my husband to have it professionally framed.
Oh yeah.
It is going to be professionally framed, but so, and this baby's got quite a few threads.
Just lost my shoes.
Yeah. So we're officially in summer shoe mode.
And we're in a high chair, so I know I was going to lose my shoes.
So if you hear thumps, those would be mine. So that is, so I had Mayflower, Summerberry, I worked on Mary Poppins, and Winter Rose Manor. That's in my whips.
Good job.
So all kinds of bags, all kinds of stuff.
Good work.
Yeah. Speaking of BOSME,
The final numbers were called.
yeah, it was real easy
Excuse
if you kept the BOSME, and I didn't even bring my calendar with me.
No, me either.
I'll do mine if you want.
Go ahead.
So in May, I had Buzz Off, and that was to finish the flowers and the stems. Obviously, I showed you it's a finish. I had a new start, no problem there.
Mm-hmm.
Frugal Yankee swap. Frugal Yankee was back in May, so that was done. And FFO, the philanthropic pumpkin. So for the first time in 6 months, I did not fulfill a month. Because
But you still have time to do it.
I still have time to do it, but you know me, I like to get them
you
done
just
in the
called
month.
it.
No, that was for May.
Oh, I wrote my June
You're right.
down.
I have my
Okay.
June.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get it. And I'm inspired now. We watched the opening ceremonies of the Special Olympics. Those were being
was
shown
so
on
cool.
TV. And
I'm excited to watch some more of it.
do you know when?
ABC will be televising. I noticed. I flipped ahead to see.
Okay.
So they'll be televising throughout.
A week or whatever.
I don't know when exactly, but.
If you don't know, the philanthropic pumpkin was part of Kathy Haberman's hands-on design. She did a fundraiser for Special Olympics. She coaches and is part of the Iowa contingency. She was there yesterday.
Go Billy.
Yeah, I sent her a quick note. She sent me a note back that said thank you. So yeah, we're cheering on Team Iowa, and you know,
Maine has a team too.
Maine does have a team.
All of
them.
All of the athletes.
And I had to leave during the opening ceremony, but you said the opening ceremony was rival to the Olympics.
Oh, in my opinion, because in my opinion, it was amazing, and they could take some tips from that.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I like how
I think that it gets a little, I'm not going to go on a tangent, too Hollywood and a little political for me. Yeah. Let's focus on the athletes, and
but I did see
let's honor them in their countries.
Yeah. I did the parts that I
And
did
Special
see.
Olympics is doing that.
Yeah, they
I
pulled
love.
out people they
it.
pulled out athletes and
Yeah.
So BOSME for June. My numbers were a new berry. That was hard.
Woohoo.
Finished the Mayflower, did that, or finished the words. Spring Sal. So a while ago, long time ago, last spring,
Oh, that's right. I forget about this.
I started.
You have to finish it.
Stitch-along.
You are so close.
I think
Well, I said you were so close.
I actually am, because I don't.
Okay.
I may leave these blank. and just write the word spring. Hey, there's my Give Me Coffee needle minder.
So what happens when you don't look at your whips?
This was, I can't tell you what it's on. This is on Fabric That I Dyed. This is by Tiny Modernist. See, there's supposed to be these in the corner. I think I have
chicks wouldn't be too time consuming. Maybe you can do a little something to...
You can tell Kathy's not organized. So this is what it looks like. Not the best picture ever, but it's called Spring Blessings.
Did you say this was Tiny Modernist?
Yep. I don't even know what drew me to this. So this is one of those. And like I said, this is on Fabric That I Dyed. And
it's really nice.
It is cute. So that's
really
where
nice.
I'm at. I don't know.
Even if you called it good now and you did this as a flat fold.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
So in the bottom, under the bunny, it's supposed to say Easter. I think it's good for spring.
And if you did, well, you might not be able to cut it to do it, but that's beautiful.
There's supposed to be in random boxes, bag of carrots, some chicks, some flowers that have Easter eggs on there. That just doesn't do it for me. And a rooster with polka dots.
Hey, don't judge the rooster.
Now, you've seen...
See, I would do the middle piece. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd do something with it. I don't know what you could do, and because this is pretty close.
I may just leave it alone. This may be done. This BOSME may be done.
You gotta put something here, though.
I actually thought I had these corners to do. Yeah, I might chart spring.
You know what you need to do? This right here. You guys need to tell her. Look at this. These two little chicks going the opposite way.
Oh, put them down
bottom. If you do
bottom.
those underneath, do a set.
Yep.
Do 2 sets of them.
Either that or do 3.
Or do 3 of them.
Okay.
That would be really cute, and that would tie that all in together.
And that would
nicely.
bring some yellow down there, and I don't have to worry about the word spring twice.
Right.
Oh, I don't know if you heard that.
All of her appliances sing.
My dishwasher sings to me when it's done. My oven sings to me when it's done. My washing machine sings to me when it's done.
I didn't smell cookies in the oven when I came in, so I knew it wasn't the oven.
And if you leave my refrigerator door open,
yeah, I turned that off because that annoyed me at my house.
So that is closer than I thought. And then I don't have to worry about the word Easter and have it out for Easter. I can leave it out for spring.
Right. It's cute.
Even though there's eggs.
It's all right.
So, and I found my needle minder. I have not touched this. This was a 4-part mystery series back in, had to have been the spring of 21.
Yeah, easy.
And I don't think I've touched it since the spring of 21.
Maybe early summer.
Yeah. So yeah, that's...
Sometimes that happens though with projects. I have a couple I keep looking at that I'm like, I really was in love with them at the time, but now I've really found kind of a different niche. And I mean, you hear people talk about that all the time.
Stephanie especially, I've noticed her.
Or with other things that you do, like reading, the things, genre of music. One day I want to listen to Michael Bublé, and the next day I'm listening to Air One. I mean, it's...
Yeah. Yep.
It's all very different.
And I think I'm going to start going through my patterns. I have tons of patterns because I have noticed things have changed.
Yep,
So.
yep, I agree.
My last BOSME was Start on a Wool project, which I have it cut out. I just haven't, and I don't have a picture because Mom has the book.
Yes.
My mother likes to wool applique as well, and
Yeah, she borrows her books, so,
Yeah,
which is nice.
that's okay because she bought a really cool
Yes,
fall
she did,
book,
so
and I
she
can't
said we
wait.
could borrow. So my BOSMEs that were called in June, May, I think I might have talked about them the last time. I need to finish a second Erica Michael Berry, which I have not done the first one yet. They are stitched. I actually have one of them with me. A new start, which I did. A wool ornament, which I have not done. I've cut all of my wool for this BOSME 6 months out.
This is Maisie. Doesn't she look like she's being held against her will?
Spastic cat. Thanks, Maisie.
Sorry, you
I
cut
have
all the wool.
I have the projects cut out, labeled, pinned, ready to. I just haven't done it. I told Kathy the other night, I've just been either stress stitching or like my needle was on fire with stuff, and I just did what I wanted. I did what I wanted to do. And I needed to finish the Abe Lincoln house, which I did a while ago already.
So you're half done for the month.
I am, but I will not have a finished. I won't have a blackout. I have one bingo.
Yep.
Because I know I'm not going to do some of the
And you guys all pick on me, but yes.
Yeah, well, Jane says, we're coming at you this next time, Kathy.
I made mine realistic. You saw my original board. My original board
You
probably had
You did.
14 new stars.
But on your... Now listen, you're going to have to listen to us, the siblings. No. On the Women of the Mayflower, finish the words on the bottom. It was 3 lines.
Yeah, but I had to get there. I have to bring down the border. I had to finish the border above. Hey, you know what? It was realistic.
And you're almost done now.
I am, yeah. So
you need to carry that forward.
Blah, 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 blah. So, yes, we got to work on the July ones. Maybe we'll chat about that at StitchCon.
I'm very discombobulated not having... I know I have no haul. I'm sitting here thinking, I have no haul. I have no haul.
So, well, before we go any further... I had a nice surprise last week when my daughter says to me,
oh yes,
I want to start stitching. Who are you? What did you do with my child? She
got a job, she's done college, she has some time, and that's what she wants to do.
The thing is she doesn't have a ton of time. But she found a pattern that she liked. No, I take that back. She borrowed a pattern. Yeah. So we need to go to Joanne's, Mom, because...
Well, that's what they should be doing. Last video... We talked about encouraging our younger stitchers. Yep. I don't care if they're 10 or our children who are 20 and 21. Almost 22. Encourage that. So yeah, come look at my stash. What do you want to use?
She borrowed a pattern. Said, Mom, Floss is on sale at Joanne's. We got to go.
Didn't take long for her to figure that out.
Borrowed some fabric. Didn't borrow it. I gave her some fabric. She chose her fabric. The next day, she sends me pictures of how she's doing. She's doing an amazing job. And she tried to floss convert right there in the store. Mm-hmm. And now she went from one whip in one day to 3 days later having 2, but she has 3 patterns.
Right.
So
now she's been to Missy's fabric shop.
Yep, she borrowed fabric. Well, I say borrowed.
No,
she
I
got
just
fabric
gave her
from
what
you.
She wanted. We talked. She
was on Etsy.
She really is enjoying 16 count, and I have a lot of 16 count Ada, and Kathy has a lot of 18 count. So she probably will step up to that at some point, or maybe not, which is fine.
And she's looked at my 16, so we stockpiled that. We keep that in the front.
She took some. I don't even know. It was Picture This Plus, and I think a piece of Bestitch Me or something. Whatever was going to work with what she was looking for.
And French Cafe.
I don't know. I can never remember.
Neither can Helen. That's how I know about it. But so yeah, pretty excited, and she's sure that I'm going to FaceTime her from StitchCon, so she can see 16 count fabric. So
that's good.
So we're pretty proud of her, and I can't wait to show off her project because she's doing a really, really nice job. I got a message the next morning. This was one night. The next morning, I got a picture of a frog. So she had
to tear something out.
So. I'm down to giveaway winners. Are you?
Sure.
All right. We had some great comments. Oh, we did touch base. Someone had asked what the Halloween one was, and that was thistles.
So if I can't remember who was asking that, and it was very, very recent. Just know you're going to get 5 little charts in that one,
and I can't,
which is really nice.
There's the cat.
It's kind of hard to see, but
spiders, the sign that I did, and witch's legs. And they're all relatively tiny. I mean, none of them are any bigger than that.
The charts themselves are really easy to read, so
they're black and white.
Enjoy it.
So
that would be so cute doing a toile for the spider bodies.
Yeah. And for mine, I am looking for a spider charm. I need to go online and see if I can find a spider charm. But
she's gonna go on Etsy and spend 50 cents for a spider charm with $5
shipping. Yeah. So, shock.
Why not? Join the crowd.
Hey, I've already been on Etsy today.
Okay, so we had some wonderful comments, and we realized that when there is a giveaway, we're celebrating you folks with that giveaway, for watching us and supporting us.
Yeah.
And
Sharing.
sharing. I learned so much in a lot of your comments. So we do appreciate that. We know that comments perhaps might be a little increased on those weeks, and I enjoy it. I love it. I say just keep, even if you're commenting amongst each other and having a conversation, that's fun. That's fun for us.
Absolutely.
And sometimes, and I'll text Kathy and be like, "Did you hear that? Did you read that? I didn't know that," or whatever it might be. So, are you going to tell them the funny about that one?
Sure.
Okay.
So if anybody read the comments, someone by the name of Ashley.
It's Ashley Walker on there, so that is Kathy's daughter.
So made a comment that maybe she'd start the llamas as her first project.
I see the comment immediately.
I didn't see
and text you.
So
I'm like, watch your daughter win.
So she did. However, she told us to go ahead and redraw because,
it was legitimate.
It was
but
legit.
It's okay.
So, and I do want to find the comments. So llama.
We could even just show the screenshots. We wouldn't necessarily have to read it if you don't want to.
Oh, I've got it. I just got to.
Rob and Missy.
Thank you. Llama, take 2. So, Stephanie Young wins the llama. She said, "I really enjoy watching you ladies. Love the berries. Kathy, how are you going to display them?" In a basket right there. So
you need something you need one of those little tiny mini tier.
Yeah.
Maybe on the other end or something.
And I thought,
they're so cute.
Sidetrack, Stephanie. We'll finish reading your thing, but my strawberry, my flower, I'm gonna put 2 of the Ukraine tins in the top.
Yes,
I thought of it yesterday. So
good idea.
How are you gonna finish? How are you gonna display them? I'm thinking they would look good in a dough bowl. I'd also love to know your favorite fabric count. 18 count. Missy, I think you and I have similar preferences. I really appreciate your encouragement of young stitchers. I learned to stitch when I was around 8 or 9 and would go with my mom to her stitching groups. Some ladies were initially a little hesitant to have a child join them because they thought I might misbehave. Instead, I developed a love for stitching and now a very special hobby I share with both my mom and my sister. Not many days go by without my stitching.
That's awesome.
So that
I
is
love
awesome.
it.
So
I will say, as I was reading that comment, Stephanie, and you were talking about being at mother or grandmother's stitching group and having a little kid there, it instantly took me back to the 70s. I, of course, have made it well known that my grandmother helped raise me, and I was with her a lot. So I wasn't at her feet in a stitching group, but I'd go to the Saturday night bingo hall with her. And you can just imagine the blankets of cigarette smoke in this bingo hall that this little kid is sitting there at. It was the 70s, the best of it.
Yep.
Today we wouldn't do that.
Nope. I think it's great. I mean, there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
And if a child is interested, Ashley would love to go to StitchCon with us. She's heard us talk about it, and just not this week. So and Time Enough. This is by Kathy Barrick. And this is, there is time enough, but none to start, so use it wisely and with. There is time enough, but none to spare. You use it wisely and with good care. Which, that's kind of apropos right now. Bonnie Tucker. And her comment was, "Hello, ladies. It was fun stitching with you 2 today. My sister and I are also coming to StitchCon B. We would love to trade floss tags and needle minders with you. We're Bonnie and Belinda Tucker from Richmond, Virginia, and this will be our first time at StitchCon. Our first time too. So congratulations. We're looking forward to seeing you."
Yep.
And when we get to the end, comment below, or never mind. Email us. Our email is below.
Yes,
twoneedlespullingthread@gmail.com.
With your address, we'll get them out to you.
So yeah, for as far as Ashley's comment, it says, "When you mentioned celebrating the end of our childhood, it hit me hard. And maybe I'll have to find that llama pattern and make it my first project." So I think she found her first project.
I think she did.
So perfect. That's my 2. What do you have?
You got them on there?
I do have them on here. Yep. Who are you doing?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, Grammy Stitcher Linda. Grammy Stitcher Linda, you won Michael's prayer.
Awesome.
The word was prayer.
And her comment was, I would love to spend time on a llama on my way to see Lincoln. Please say a prayer for me. Working on my second chart out of broad stripes and bright, working on my second chart out of broad stripes and bright stars. The book is eye candy. Love you girls banter and friendship. It shows. Happy stitching. I'm really bad at reading, so.
That really is a great book. I just keep looking at it. It's so pretty. And the next one was Connie Simonich.
I would say Simonich.
Simon. Okay, Steph.
Simonich.
Simonich. You won Lincoln House.
All right. And her comment was, I know I'll spell the name Prairie wrong, but I'll have time to correct it. Congrats on 2K. Great video as usual, and I'm excited to see young people getting into cross stitch. Lincoln and Llama. So perfect.
So email us, twoneedlespullingthread at gmail.com.
Yep.
Each of you, and we will get these out to you definitely before, well, if we hear from you, definitely before we leave for StitchCon.
Yeah. And we are down to...
Here she goes.
Yep, you knew this was coming. So, whoops, cancel. StitchCon. Not that we're counting. 8 days and 20 hours. Missy sent me this great... Do you call it a GIF? GIF?
Probably. I call it a GIF. I don't know what the young people call it.
It was this kid, and his eyes are huge, and she's like, when I realized we have a 5:45 flight.
5:45 in the morning.
We're not the only one, though. Jen and Nancy have a really early flight out of Wyoming.
Yeah. So, Travel Mercy, safe travels to all of those who are going to StitchCon this weekend. Some people I'm seeing are leaving. They're driving, they're flying. Have a great time. I want to look like this.
I know. I
so
want
that
you to
I
post
see
pictures.
Everything but don't see everything.
Yeah.
But I will definitely be waiting to see all the fun that you folks are having, and then can in turn, if your Flosstubers, come back and share that with others.
Absolutely. We'll be taking pictures.
We're
not
share our
filming it.
experience,
Our next
too.
weekend to film is StitchCon. We will not be filming at StitchCon. We'll take pictures. We'll put slideshows in. Oh, and if we can get it together, we might do a slideshow after this. We went axe throwing this weekend.
Oh yeah, that was fun. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. So.
I just wanted to show this real quick.
Absolutely.
I showed this last video with the pins I found at the vintage sale, and somebody commented, "Oh, I wish you would show us where on the map you actually live." So we talked about the county. It is literally the top half of the state.
They call it the crown
so
of Maine.
much, pretty much, and it is a rustic county. We're
by this stroke.
Yep. So our state capital, Augusta, is right here, and we are to the west. We're kind of over here, right on the border of the White Mountains in New Hampshire.
Isn't that funny? Because Augusta doesn't look like where it should be.
No, but it is.
Yeah.
So it takes us a long time to get to the county and down east, as they call it. But we are we're within an hour's drive to some parts of the ocean. If we go down Helen's Way, then we would be really close. So anyway, I just wanted to show that.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Where are we at, Flosstube Buddy?
I have a little bit of haul. I didn't think I did, but I do. Whoops, wrong basket.
I have no haul.
Well, you said you weren't going to buy anything until we left.
And I didn't. I didn't
You
buy anything. I do have
So-
something to show, but I'm not calling it haul.
We talked, I don't call this haul per se,
Cute.
but I made bags,
I like that.
and I called Missy and said, do you have the bags? Do you have my fabric? And she's like, no.
Panicking that I've either used her fabric that she gave me and her fusible fleece, because I tried to keep it separate. And then, because in the midst of it, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, I had posted on my stories what my craft room looked like. I totally dismantled it. This all happened on the same day. And I thought, I'm never going to find it now.
I opened my closet doors, and I looked, And I closed my closet doors.
And we were FaceTiming.
I opened my closet doors, and there's the bag.
Oh!
Right there, right in front of me. So, this is one.
That's so cute.
I should start with the very first bag I made because the directions say to iron the fusible fleece to all the outside patterns. Well, I did. This is supposed to be a contrasting color. I don't care. I kind of like it. But
who cares?
So
it's nice.
Stripes. And I'm really glad I didn't put the stripe on the outside because you know I wouldn't have gotten it straight.
Yeah,
so,
well.
Stripes on the inside. Cat hair on my nose. Trying to keep that one cat hair free. So I showed you this one, and it's got the yellow inside.
This
I
is
have
really
enough.
cute.
I have enough for you. So
you know, when you cut out one, you cut out two.
I know.
I'm kidding.
I found this was the fabric I showed in the last video from Martin's. I was gonna say that's really crooked, but it's the way I'm holding it. I absolutely love this one. This one I picked out because you know I love my cats. And I had to buy enough for two because Ashley fell in love with it. Mm-hmm. And then
I like this.
This one. I don't know if you can see the little bees. And then I made
You'll have to show it.
3 or 4 more. But like I said, follow that tutorial.
You did that fast. Like when I'm sewing bags, it takes me a.
I cut all the
sewing part is
right.
the easiest.
I cut everything out the night before. And for any bags that I screwed up on, I have all the extra tops that already have the fusible fleece on them.
There you go. Mix and match.
I cut all the fabric out the night before and laid it all out. Cut the fusible web that morning. And then ironed it on. Sorry, text message. Pinned them all together and sewed them. So, like I said, I can't just do one.
Yep.
We went to Helen's a couple weeks ago. We talked about, and someone showed. Oh, Donna had one of these, and we all determined we had to have one. They go this way. So it's a pencil pouch. Kathy has it upside down. That opens up. You can sit your cell phone in here, your scissors in here. I think within an hour, 3 or 4 of us had ordered them.
Oh yeah, I thought they all had them and we ordered them.
No, I think Wendy ordered one. Oh, Wendy? No.
I don't remember.
Someone else ordered one.
I was too busy on Amazon.
Yeah, so Missy ordered one of each for us.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm putting in it, but I have it.
Yeah, me either. This came today. I was really excited. This is my BStitch Me fabric of the month. It's called Pink Chocolate. That's not bad.
Really it's a little more rosy in person.
Yeah, mauve-ish, but gray.
It's pretty.
I'm loving it. I don't know what I'll do with it, but
it's very nice.
It'll go in my stash. And someone had, well, I'll show you my pattern.
That's what you have for 4th of July or just that designer?
4th of July, I only had 4.
Oh, you need to step up the game.
So,
stop buying Halloween and buy more 4th of July.
I didn't buy Halloween. Missy shows up today, knocks on the door, and I instantly say, not shopping. Sorry, my printer stripes everything.
I know, it's so strange.
But these guys are adorable.
They're so cute.
I don't know whether I will do them on I've never done paper, that brown stuff.
Perforated paper.
And I don't know which one I'll do first, but I think maybe him. I don't know. I love him.
They're just so
This guy's
cute.
so cute.
I love that frumpy guy.
This one?
Fell on his butt.
Yeah. So.
Oh, he's not frumpy. He's ice skating.
Oh, I didn't see the ice skates.
Ah.
I love him.
Oh, this is him skating and then he fell.
Oh, yeah.
Same guy, right? Yeah.
Same guy here in the chocolate. So, I love it. I saw him and had to have him.
Very cute.
So.
Who is that by again? Or did you say?
I did. Cross Stitch Kits a la on Etsy.
So many designers I don't know about.
And I lost my paper. So, and the last thing I want to show, someone asked about the scissor fobs that I make. I would show a tutorial, however, I've learned that I can't edit out the swear words. So, Etsy doesn't like those.
Etsy?
I mean,
YouTube.
YouTube. So I made this. I just buy charms. I buy beads that I like. and string them together. I am not a professional scissor fob person because I waste so much wire. And I couldn't go in there the other day when I went down by myself because they were restocking the beads and there was like 7 people in the bead aisle. So this one says choose joy. And I just pick things I like.
I like those beads.
Put them together. This is God Bless America. And it's just a flexible wire. And then I haven't done many, what do you call these? Zipper pulls. But did that. Whoops. Stop moving. Eagle head. So, and I did one, it's here somewhere. It's a coffee. I found a 3D coffee cup. They're really, really not hard to make. They're just time consuming and...
Not my thing.
So...
But I appreciate that you make them for me.
But yeah, and that was my haul. I didn't have a ton. Like I said, it wasn't really haul, but it was what it was. Mm-hmm. So...
And I didn't have any haul, but you probably heard, if you watch different Flosstube channels, you may have heard about the Duck Derby with Emily C. Emily Creates on Instagram.
No, Emily Eclectic
Possessions. I don't know where I got that. Anyway, Kathy and I bought ducks, and it was your Duck Derby, and Emily gathered lots of donations from different stitchers and Flosstube personalities and that sort of thing. So I got an email that I had won. And I could go on to what had not been chosen or procured by somebody else. And I could choose one. And lo and behold, there was a gift card to the World in Stitches, Littleton, Mass, where we like to go.
Yeah.
Along with a bundle of Shepherd's Bush charts, original stockings. And this is a little needle minder up here, so I'll just go real quick.
I love that Santa.
Through these. These are bigger than I expected, and I may never stitch one, but I love them all.
But you could do the motifs. You could do the center.
Oh, yeah, you could do anything on this if you didn't want to do a stocking. So there's that one.
Emily has a great method of how she does it.
Yeah, it was
chooses 5 names and lets them choose before she chooses 5 more names.
And that one.
Yeah, he's cute.
So, and then a couple of other little charts. So I was very pleased with that.
Yeah, nice surprise.
Nice little surprise. So that's what I had.
Yeah, that's...
Are we up to Stitching Buddy yet?
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
We must be.
Yep, and then we'll do that.
Okay.
So...
we actually have 2 this week.
2 Stitching Buddies. So I came across, I had put out a question on the StitchCon Facebook page, which unfortunately, if you're not going, you don't have access to it.
Right.
But who are the floss tubers on Weekend B? Because Keepsakes does not reveal who's going when.
They leave that up to the floss tubers to
There's
tell.
pros and cons. We want to know who's going, but I wouldn't want someone either A, spoiling that for me, or...
Yeah, we get it.
You know, that's like saying, I'm going on vacation, my house is empty for a week.
Yeah.
So we get that.
People just don't like to advertise that.
And some people they're floss tubers, but they either A, don't want the publicity or whatever. So I did put it out there. Well, someone had mentioned Welcome Stitchery. So I checked them out. Very much like Jen and Nancy from the Bougie Stitchers. These girls are a lot like us. They're fun. They have that playful banter of it's your fault, you got me into this type of thing. So I watched a few and I've gone back and started at one. So go check them out.
I just watched one. I think I started.
You started with one.
I did. If I find a new floss tuber, if they have a lot of videos, I'll start with their most current one and then I go back and watch from the beginning as I can. But if they are relatively new and don't have a lot, then I'll tend to start from the beginning.
I'm horrible with names, but they went to a store.
I don't remember the names.
They went to a store and liked it so much. And the woman was like, well, I'm so glad you like it. It's for sale. So she bought it.
Yeah,
and
so
she
Welcome
moved it.
Stitchery, if you are familiar with L&S's, you know that Welcome Stitchery has been a store.
Yep. And they moved it. And
From Illinois to Minnesota? I don't know.
watch them.
Go
They're
watch
awesome. And they will be at Weekend B. So we're excited to meet
It'll be
them.
fun to meet them.
And but they have a really good personality. They brought in one of the sisters. They're not sisters. They're just best buds. And they brought in one of the girls' sisters for their latest video. And oh my word, I laughed. I snorted. It was fun. So
Good.
Who do you have?
I have Stacie Stitches. And she is Stacie Stitches Creative Studio on Instagram.
Yep.
From what I know of Stacie is she likes to call you lovelies. She stitches a variety of things on a variety of fabrics. Lives in Florida with her husband and child. They do have an online needle workshop. And she is going to StitchCon A. If you have not watched her, go check her out. Subscribe to her. She's got several videos out. She's still putting out great content. So go check her out.
Awesome. I haven't watched her yet. So
She's a lot of fun. All right. Oh, we had some stitchy kindness.
Oh, we did?
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did. We did. Yes, we did.
I didn't video her.
Oh my word.
Barbara.
Oh my word. I had so much fun.
I got a text. Do I have to wait until the
Please
next
don't make me
video?
wait.
So, Barbara
it on.
John's Stitching with Grammy started the hashtag One Nation TPP Sal. So I talked last week about One Nation Under God by Twin Peaks Primitive, and there's a Sal, very loose, casual Sal. We were going to start Memorial Weekend. I have not started mine yet. I've been very slack about it. I haven't started it yet. But
that color is so you.
Barbara sent us bags, and these bags are amazing. Top quality, beautiful, beautiful bags. Nice and big to hold all of our, she puts these little angel charms on them. I have all my stuff in here, so I'm going to try to show you carefully.
Oh, that is so pretty inside.
Fabric
Look at the scooter
inside.
with the bird.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, is it a bird?
And she has, I forget what these are called, Barbara. Floss
Friends. Floss buddies. Floss.
friend. It's 3 Fs. These amazing. It's
Like a flannel, like
Flannel.
like a thread keep.
that's what it is. Flannel floss friends. You need to watch her on
YouTube.
YouTube. Watch her Flosstube, Stitching with Grammy. These are amazing bags. She does not have an Etsy shop. She will sell through her email address. And if you follow her on Instagram, now if you go to her Flosstube, all of her information will be there. And she's funny.
We can't wait to meet her.
I cannot wait to meet her. Cannot wait. These are amazing. So this zip, she puts this has got to be her little signature. It's a little tiny angel, and there's a bigger one on the outside. She included these are my scissors, but she included some DMC. And I need to get rocking and rolling. She checked in with me the other day. And, I was honest. So anyway,
And this is mine.
I'm gonna get started.
Here's the back. So my quilting goes just the opposite of
Yep.
yours. Some little birdie told her I like coffee.
All she had to do was watch.
I know. It's not like I don't have a coffee bar.
Right.
So love it. I was
I like that,
squealing. And then this is the
Flannel floss friend. I think that's what it is.
In the inside of mine, and she includes some coffee colors.
Love it.
So, and I was saying that I found I made another zipper pull. I made that, and it matches perfect.
That's cute. Those beads
Ashley
are great
said I
with
had
it.
to put it on there. So, yeah. Do we want to go into what we're taking to
So that
StitchCon?
might lead us into, we think we've decided what we're going to take for projects to StitchCon.
Oh.
And then Kathy said, well, I need a plane project for the airplane.
Except for one flight, because believe it or not,
It's like 5 minutes.
Southwest has us leaving at like 10:05 and landing in Chicago at 10:10.
I wonder if there's a time change.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just getting on and going.
Oh.
Is there like an hour difference between the two? I want to say it's an hour flight from Chicago to Ohio. Because I think I heard Laura say that.
There might be. That makes a
I think
whole
that's what
lot
it
more
is.
sense.
Yeah, that's got to be what.
Um,
but still, it's an hour. You know, it takes time to get up and down, and we probably won't be stitching on that flight.
So,
But anyway, she said, what are you taking for a project for the plane? And I was like, oh, another opportunity for a new start.
so you want to go into that?
Yeah, let's do it.
And then, okay. So I got my bag. Hold on. So I had to share it because this is another one. It goes with what I made. Scissor fob. So in this bag, because Barbara was nice enough, it made me think of this project. Heart in Hand 2022 Collector's Heart. And I just
came up with an idea.
you want to
If
write
this made you think of her, you should have her stitch her initials somewhere in here.
Oh yeah.
Are you up for that, Barbara?
But I haven't started.
It doesn't just start it and tell her to put her initials somewhere and you'll work around
I'll work
it.
around it. So that's in that. My words. Yeah. I
Don't
took it
forget. I'll help you remember.
Oh, yeah. So, Barbara, don't let me forget. So, that is that project for... I've got a whole boatload, and I'm going to need a second.
Kathy has a difficult time. If you ask her where she wants to go to eat, she can't make up her mind unless it's Mexican and she doesn't want to go there.
Right.
So, this is a challenge for her.
This is a huge challenge. These are all potential projects, and I think I might take them all.
You could do just what you want.
Well, I want to swap out every so many hours. We determined...
What's the strategy?
Stitch for an hour.
Jane, this is the strategy.
Missy said stitch for an hour and then shop. I took that to mean stitch for an hour, shop for an hour, stitch for an hour,
that's a good
shop
idea.
for an hour. So, this project in here is my Manny Di Donna Summer Sun. Can you say that?
These S's, Summer Sunshine Pillows Set.
And I'm doing that one. So that's in this little bag. All kitted up, ready to go.
What are you going to do it on?
I'm doing it on...
Or is it on a piece of...
Hold on, I wrote it down. Because I always do, because I'm good. 18 count B-Stitch Me scroll.
Oh, I like scroll.
And that's it.
So when we come back, you guys are going to get to see all the stitching we got done. A little tongue-in-cheek there.
I was like, really? Although these, the two little ones I have are the perfect size to throw in a plane. So that might be a plane start. And then I kitted this one up today, just now. This is Helen D's freebie. Needle, fabric.
I need to go on and print those.
Oh, I can show that because it's a freebie.
Yeah,
Needle,
we'll just...
thread, fabric, floss tube. I pulled 3.
Go to Eastcoast Crafter.
Yep. And check
On
out her...
Instagram, go to her link tree. If you haven't seen the freebies she's done, you will love them. Go look.
This is also 18 count scroll. I found my coffee needle minder.
I found mine too on an old whip and was surprised when I found it.
So those two might be my plane projects because, you know, I won't be able to decide in the airport. I'm not still in 2 hours in an airport.
That's a long time for
And
me.
then I have Frosty's Night Out, which I've already shown. And then this is Silhouettes, which I showed last week on this fabric. Helen says it's perfect.
Yep.
And if Helen says it's perfect, guess what? It's perfect.
You go with it.
And then last is not a project for me, but a project for anyone attending Weekend B.
Yes, if you're going to Weekend B, come by and see us.
If you see this thing, it says, grab a thread, pick a flower, and add it to my basket. That's what I did.
Yep.
That's what I did when I was at work the other day.
Hope your
And then-
coworkers don't watch this.
This was on Saturday, so.
Oh, okay.
And if you do this, put your initials next to the flower and then write your name because I want to remember.
She'll have a whole book for you.
So I took Liz Matthews. If any of you have looked at Liz Matthews' complimentary basket, I didn't want a narrow, tall basket because if by some chance all 300 or 298 of my closest
Or
friends,
even if 100
do this, then I will have a very tall basket. So Missy and Ashley gave me the idea to do this. So I dropped it. 3 baskets. And I wrote StitchCon 2022. You can put a flower any way you want.
And then you can go later on and stitch stems and weave them all in.
Right, because you know I'm not doing the border. There's a surprise, people.
Shocker.
I know, whoops. And I'm even going to have 2 needle minders on there for all the needles because I'm going to have them all preloaded for you. I better move my needle or I will stab myself and then we'll have curse words and...
Not really.
Yes, really. Is that it? Winter
know.
Rose Manor. I may take Winter Rose Manor.
You thought
to
you
fill
might
in.
take that.
And then berries. That's it.
I'm sure we're all very surprised by that. I am taking One Nation Under God. Gonna work. I hope to get some,
Pre-stitching.
you know, we get a lot of nice things said to us in comments, and this was said to us in a message by Barbara Johns, and we hope that this is how our people, because you're our people, we hope this is how you feel. And something to the effect of, it always feels like sitting down and stitching with friends when she watches us on Flosstube, and we're excited to be able to do that in person. We hope that that's how you feel when you come here.
That meant a lot. Absolutely.
So that was very, very nice. That was very, very nice, very complimentary. I am taking with me...
Don't knock your coffee off. You haven't decided yet.
This bag was stitched for me by the gals at 3 Trails Stitching. They are also on Flosstube. They're in Independence, Missouri. And this has 3 projects in it. One I've already done. Erica Michaels' Autumn Berries. And I have done Autumn Leaves Abound.
I haven't started. I don't even have.
So
those.
I have fabric.
Are those the called fors?
Yes.
Oh my! I
I
cannot
have
wait.
all the called fors, which are beautiful. Is it really bad that I'm anxious for fall already?
Yes.
I want to do the fun summer stuff, but I hate the heat. I'll just be honest.
Oh, what
So
those
these are so
colors
pretty.
are
Oops,
gorgeous.
I'm offset here. So, and I have, I can't even tell you what my fabric is.
You've had those done for a while.
This has been, I haven't touched this in a little while.
Before you leave, I need to make a list of those flosses to make sure I have them for.
Okay, for your set.
Yeah, and if I don't, guess what? They're going on my shopping list.
Oh, well, take a screenshot of that so that you. And I replaced.
Oh, so you
I
replaced.
replaced several of mine, so you'll have some options. Because sometimes, do we order the new floss, or do I look at the wall of floss I have, and the buckets of floss I have? I mean, sometimes I order it, but then I'm like, I'm okay with subbing out and finding something
Right.
else too. So I am taking this. I am planning on that. I am definitely taking this bag, which holds my Prairie Schooler Christmas ornaments. I have 3 different Prairie Schooler charts in here, and I will pick and choose what I want. I haven't worked on this since I did that last little one. And so I'm only taking 4 project bags.
I was just going to make a
This
comment.
has 3 separate charts. This has
3
bags.
separate charts. Okay, so
And this has several Patriotic in it.
I might have a lot of bags. You have a lot of projects.
I know. Little House Needleworks, Old Glory.
I love this. That's so cute.
And Brenda Gervais with I Needle and Thread, Red, White, and Bloom. And
Your Teresa Kogut book.
Teresa Kogut.
Nice.
And I have kitted and put together, it's my working copy, everything for I think this is called Patriotic Americana Bouquet.
That's cute.
Do you say Americana or Americana?
Americana.
I say both. Pecan.
Pecan.
You
No.
When we were in the Air Force in South Carolina, met this lady from Alabama. She said, you pee in a can, you eat a pecan.
It's pecan
I
pie.
don't know.
Or pecan. No.
I don't know.
Walnuts and pecans.
So I have I
don't know.
have 3 rings of floss in here, and it could be a hot mess by the time I got back home.
Okay,
So that's what's in here.
3, 6. Don't forget that. 3, 6, 9.
Oh, well, that 6 is, it's all little ornaments. So
I don't care.
just got to choose one.
3, 6, 9, 10. 1, 2. No, wrong package.
Judge
1,
not, lest
2,
ye be judged.
3, 4, 5. I've only got like 7. Oh, 8.
I don't know whether to show this or not.
What is that?
I'm going.
Oh,
Oh no, I didn't even bring it. Never you mind. If I don't finish the one that Grace picked, I will probably take that with me. But I might get that done. We're leaving in a week.
but you have another one that you can do.
So that's what I have planned. We'll see. But then I have a couple of charts sitting on my craft counter that I want to kit up and start yesterday.
You're too funny. Oh, here's a better picture of the pattern I just bought.
You're holding out too. Didn't you buy that
I
Christmas
did.
one?
I did. I just remembered that. Haul. I just bought that.
So cute.
I went to download and it says it hadn't been paid for yet.
I walked in the house and she's sitting back to me. She said, I'm not shopping. Oh, I'm not doing anything, Mom.
Okay, so I moved to do my finishing today, I moved all of my StitchCon stuff from my ironing board and my countertop to this table. That's just...
Clearly she couldn't make up her mind.
No, that's all the patterns I just showed, plus all the other stuff I need to take.
Stuff.
Stuff. I can't show those pictures.
Okay, are we ready for our patriotic parade?
Yes. Patriotic Parade. We decided, since, we didn't think we had anything and we're now
If
over.
we were doing a Halloween parade, we would just be the opposite.
Actually, yes, but I don't have as much Halloween as I have Christmas. I have to rectify.
Oh, I have a lot of Christmas.
Although I take that back because I still have a basket of stuff I need to put in my binders. So
Okay.
we decided, since
Is that what we want to do right now? We've kept you guys for an hour and 20 minutes. We didn't think we'd have much content,
that's all we have left.
but we're still going to show you our patriotic charts.
Right. Yeah. Because since we figured we're coming into July, we would show these. So you want me to go first, since I've
ahead.
got hardly anything and you've got all of the things? I didn't realize that Madame Chantilly stuff was really big. Although this is only 114 by 122. So this is...
Oh, well, that's not bad,
This one's not
considering
bad.
that they're counting all that.
Right. So this is Madame Chantilly's Freedom. I'm not taking anything out of the package, so...
Yeah.
And I do like the little mouse. I might start with the little
That's
mouse.
cute. No, it's stitching a mouse.
All right, here, see? That's not bad.
Yep, it's better with
It's
these.
better with my thumb over it. Brenda Gervais, Holiday
like this.
Hoopler. Hoopla.
You need to do a fuzzy beard.
I have fuzzy stuff.
Okay. Good thing we think alike.
Yeah, I do have the fuzzy stuff. Although I have never picked mine to make it fuzzy.
It's just like brushing.
This is one of, when I first joined the main group.
Ooh.
Hold note on, you haven't seen this, have you? When I first joined the main group, Penny from the Daily Stitcher used to bring all of her stuff. And I had purchased at a yard sale from a friend a wooden paddle. DJ had actually made it.
Oh.
And I wanted something that would fit this. Well, I'd have to alter it a little bit. I'm not doing it on there now. But this is called Liberty House, and it's made into a pouch.
I like that.
I figured you would. Do you want to borrow it?
Not yet.
And this came out last year, I believe, at...
I think I have that somewhere.
How did
It's not often we have identical.
No, because we usually talk to each other. This came out at Expo because I ordered it from Keepsakes.
I don't know.
And this is
I think maybe I decided I wouldn't do those houses or something.
Manny DeDonna Liberty Lane Pillow. I don't know. That's a lot of houses. It's still only 76 by 63.
Oh, but you could do that though, quick.
Oh, yeah. So,
if
that's
you think, If you think about that 4th of July one you just did, that was 30 by 30.
It's just twice as
just
yeah.
double.
Yeah. That
Okay.
would actually be a good fill-in project.
That would. And
But
a good swap project. You wouldn't even have to put the words on it if you didn't want to.
I'm not taking it with me. But that would be a really good one. So
That would.
that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
However, I'm just going to sit back and have some coffee.
Sorry. This is Heart and Hand. I think it's just Patriotic.
That's 4th of July.
4th of July.
That's what I just finished.
And where did we get this? Someone give this to us?
Nope. You
I bought it.
bought it somewhere that has a barcode. You bought it and I
Back
borrowed
quarter
it.
shop.
I say you borrowed it and you bought it and I borrowed it before you stitched it.
So there's that. Little House Needleworks, Patriot in.
Someday we'll have a video less than an hour. No, we won't.
I know. I showed this last week. Sweet Wing Studio, Miss July.
She's cute.
I love Sweet Wing Studio. Love, 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 love. Little Stitch Girl, love their stuff. They're going to A.
Yes.
It's okay. We'll meet them someday. Firework Lane. This is pattern number 3.
She has all kinds of leans.
Yep, she does. I have an autumn one also, I think.
Someone switched these two houses.
I will too.
So it's red, white, and blue.
Yep, I will do the same thing. Chessie and Me, Friends of Mill Sampler. You've seen some of these recently because I've gotten them recently. I have a problem.
You have a house problem.
And I didn't know it.
Ooh.
Again, Chessie and Me, Grant House 1865 sampler.
Cute.
Big red house. Annie B's Folk Art American Sampler House.
You guys see a pattern here? No pun intended, but
It's like you with birds, but these are big.
I know, and I haven't done a bird in a while.
Stacie Nash Primitives Freedom Needle Book.
You must have got that at Camp Wool.
Yep, cannot wait to do this.
Why don't you add it to your Patriotic bag and take it with you?
Give you the death of a pattern.
Paper cut.
Country Cottage Needleworks. Kathy and I just mentioned going through our patterns and deciding what was us and what wasn't. This was one of the very first things I bought, I think. It's really not my style anymore, but I will prim this up for me.
I was just going to say, that looks very...
You would like this, just as it is.
Nope, I'd like it primmed.
She's coming over to the side.
Coming to the dark side.
Land that I love. And I will prim that up. I actually will probably not do this. I will somehow move the words up so that he's on the side.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would do.
Since you primmed up Brenda Gervais' Valentine, what a difference.
Yeah, I really like that. Lizzie Kate Liberty Sam.
Oh, I didn't know you had a stand-up. Helen, we still need the video on how to do the stand-ups.
Did she do it yet?
Not yet. Oh,
Bent
she might have.
Creek The Flag.
Oh, that's a lot of red stitching.
That is a lot.
Oh,
if
and
you
it's
could see
it's
the
not
chart.
and it's random. Oh, you're gonna need a highlighter for that one.
Oh yeah. Little House Needleworks. To me, this falls under Patriotic. Colonial Welcome. Heartstring Samplery, Liberty Pin Drum, Justice Needleberry. I love this.
Oh, I didn't see the berry on there.
Isn't that cute?
Oh my.
Love it.
Need that.
Little House Needleworks with some of the floss inside. Heart of America. I've seen so many people do this and I love it every time.
That's cute.
Silver Creek Samplers, Seeds of Freedom. And 'twas 1861. The Civil War had just begun. In 1863, Lincoln declared all slaves free. In 1865, few good men were left alive. I'll pay respects to all I owe and help their seeds of freedom grow.
Nice.
And if that doesn't say what we should be doing. Nothing is ever perfect in our world.
That's awesome.
But again, we help the one in front of us so they can help the one in front of them.
I saw a sign that said that.
I texted, it was a Ronald Reagan thing I sent to you.
No, I saw a sign
Oh.
when we went
Oh,
out,
cool.
out and about.
Little House Needleworks Colonial Women, Dolly, Abigail, Betsy, and Martha. Some of the few good ones. Love it. Hands-on Design. 4th block, which I just showed. Got the pins.
Yep.
Oh, Tracy with OG Stitchery was talking about doing a block party, Sal.
Yep.
Or joining one. Maybe she was talking about doing it. So, might have to do that. From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy Freedom Quaker. That would stitch up so quick. Bank Creek Quaker Star, which I showed recently. And that eagle is so cute. This is an oldie but a goodie. I think it's 1998. Bent Creek
Flag 1998.
Flag 1998. And Ash, no, she didn't give me this one. Drawn Thread, Free and Brave.
Guys, she's not halfway through the pile.
Hey, I got to the big charts finally. Pledge of Allegiance by Designs by Lisa. See, I'm going to do this one, and we have one of your grandfather's service flags.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
That's cool.
United We Stand.
Cherry Hill?
Cherry Hill. Stitches?
Stitchery.
United We Stand. This is a bad Primrose Cottage Stitches. The colors are not correct, but all American.
I stitched that.
Did you?
I did.
Oh.
Where it says white, I made
Yes.
the box, and I stitched. I didn't do a fill in.
So what did you do? Just did an outline of a box?
And did white in white.
Oh, okay. Whistle Stop Stitcher Designs, America the Beautiful.
Oh, that's cute. That looks a lot like Luminous Fiber Arts.
It does, and actually there's more than one in here, if I remember correctly.
Pattern 1 of 3, it says.
Let Freedom Ring. Whistle Stop Stitcher. I think she's out of Tennessee. And I love this one. Long May She Wave. And when I stitch this, I'm changing the skin color to match my girl.
There you go.
Oh, this is summer.
Oh, that's cute.
Cherry Hill Stitchery.
That's wicked cute.
American Chronicles. And this is trying to find the reference.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the...
If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. I love this. Love,
That's
love,
nice.
love. We keep looking at our phones. People are blowing it up for some reason. Cricket Collection. Cross-eyed Cricket.
I like him.
We the People. I like this guy.
There's also one on the back that says, live within your harvest.
That's this right here.
That's cool.
Almost done. Sister Summerhouse Stitchworks. Sister Suffragette. Votes for Women.
I thought you had done that one.
Nope. United We Stand. And I have not stitched this. This is by Teresa Kogut. But every time I look at this reminds me of our girls.
Mm-hmm.
Grace and Ashley. I won't change a single thing about it. Except I might shorten the skirt. I might crunch this up
Is there a
little
bird
bit.
in her hair?
Yes, there's a bird in her hair.
That's funny. I like that. That reminds me of them too.
Cricket Collection Summer.
Someone made a comment. I think it was Stitching by the Shore. She's changing the color of the fabric to a little more of a purple, so the white letters pop a little bit better.
Oh, I have some purple fabric. Plum Street Samplers, Betsy's House. I love this. I love every single flag that's on there.
And there's notes on the back about Betsy Ross. That's really cool.
She was born Elizabeth Griscom on January 1st, 1752 in Philadelphia. She was a Quaker, but when she eloped with John Ross in 1773, she was forced to leave the Society of Friends. Ooh. She and her husband started their own upholstery business and joined Christ Church in Philadelphia, where they met George Washington, who was also a member. We probably know this, but there is no proof that Betsy actually made the first American flag, but the idea was accepted when in 1870 her grandson presented the Historical Society of Pennsylvania a paper claiming his grandmother had made with her hands the first flag of the United States.
That's awesome.
Love that.
Sorry, dog's walking around.
Betsy. Sorry, I saw her dirty old nasty stuffed toy and it scared me. I thought it was something else.
Maggie has a
Betsy
baby
Ross
seal.
flag
I like that one.
by the Primitive Hair.
I do like that one.
I do too. I had it all kitted at once and I took it apart. And the last one, Stars and Stripes Forever by Cherry Hill. Stitchery.
Maggie's got her nose in every bag I got
I
going.
kind of like patriotic
A little bit.
stuff.
This one needs to go to the top
Okay.
because it has a berry on it. And
Okay.
wow, hour and a half.
Anyway.
And we are, oh, we do have one more thing, the question.
Oh, yes, Kat.
So-
but in July, so we'll do this for Christmas in July, too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So the question is, are you doing Christmas in July?
Oh, that's right.
Jolly July or whatever you're calling it. Because we have a ton of patterns to share. I probably won't share all my Christmas ones because I got a big binder. But are you doing it? Or what version of it are you doing? Or are you doing one a week? Are you doing ornaments? The Halloween ornament book from Just Cross Stitch comes out in July, so some people might do that.
I have not thought about what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just like, I'm all over the place stitching whatever I want.
Yeah.
Trying to think about what I have to do between now and leaving for StitchCon. And as my husband said, just pack all your crap and a few clothes and go. I was like, okay.
I love the woman who posted all her StitchCon shirts and said she's ready to leave, and someone said, pants? Question mark?
Optional.
Hey, whatever. So
So that's kind of where I'm at with it. When I get back, I'll try to focus a little bit on my BOSME and creating BOSME for July through December.
Yep.
I've been thinking about what I might do there.
haven't thought it. I've thought about it. I've thought about thinking about it.
Well, there you go.
So.
It's been on your radar a little bit.
Yeah. I'm all StitchCon.
We don't have a lot of summer plans. You guys have some vacation coming.
We have some vacation in July. The last I knew, I asked him yesterday what are we going to do, and he's like, I don't know. So
I'm sure you do some day stuff. And
Yeah, wait
don't
and
forget
see.
you're getting the stove cleaned on your vacation.
yeah,
It's so funny.
yeah. Of all the weeks to get the stove clean, we had to pick our vacation week. So
Well, they're super busy, so you take what you can get, right?
that's right. Yeah.
So that's good. We're
And,
talking about, we heat with our wood pellet stoves in our houses.
Screen doors. I'd like to put the screen door on. We're helping the kids with a few little outdoor projects. The kids would like to get a porch, but we'll see.
Yeah, we don't have a
Some
lot of
sewing,
summer
yeah. I'm
ourselves. We're not, my husband's got a little fishing trip coming. I'm going
Rob-
to StitchCon.
Yeah, Rob might have a fishing trip. And if that's the case, we leave on Wednesday, come home on Sunday. He leaves on Saturday and comes home the following Thursday. So I won't see him for
Right.
almost 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah, we're leaving Wednesday home Sunday. My husband leaves Wednesday home the following Sunday. And I just love that they have chances to do that. Like we have chances to do these things.
Yep, they're encouraging us to go. And
Yep. So we are, there's a lot of chatter between the girls about bridal showers. So I think that's, that's in the works. We're talking about that.
They had a
Wedding
sleepover.
stuff. They had a sleepover.
They were going to have a bonfire, not a bonfire because it's too dry for that, but we bought Brody a fire
ring.
pit, a fire ring for his birthday, and they were going to run home and set it all up, and they were going to get together and roast marshmallows, and we pulled in the yard and it downpoured, and it poured for
Thunder,
a while.
lightning.
Lots of thunder, lots of lightning, lots of rain. He didn't come over and get wood. So.
No. And so yeah, we're not really, we might do a couple little day things on weekends, but my husband and I plan on taking a vacation 2 days after Grace's wedding.
Yep.
We're not 100% sure what that's going to be yet, but I believe it will be Gettysburg and Colonial Williamsburg.
Nice.
We'll see how much time we have. Other than that, we're just kind of
Cherishing every moment.
stitching,
Stitching.
enjoying stuff.
So,
My kiddos are inching closer and closer to their home being in place, and all that's going to be happening.
Yeah.
Septics and wells and all the things that come with it.
septics
you know,
and
the
wells
delays.
and trees. Oh my.
The delays, because today's different, right?
Yep. Yep.
Anyway,
So-
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so now we have to clean up, sit down and stitch. 4 o'clock, Rob will be home in a little while, and
Go
we won't
cook
have to
dinner.
kick him out. So, yeah, I wonder what we'll have.
I'm grilling chicken, and with that, we are having avocado chicken melts.
Oh, there you go. I don't know what we'll have. We will probably either have pork chops or drumsticks. We had naan pizza last night. That was a nice change.
That's good.
Just a change.
Yep.
So,
Anyway,
yeah.
thanks
So
for
we
sitting with
will-
us.
So, oh, we talked about axe throwing. We went axe throwing to celebrate her husband, my brother's birthday. All 8 of us. So if I can figure out how to make a little slideshow, we'll stick it in here at the end. And
Kathy and I were not fabulous at it, but it was fun.
we had a ball. Hey, we got some
was fun.
bullseyes.
Backwards, but we got them.
Hey, doesn't matter how we got them. You know what? If I throw a knife at someone and it sticks,
Yeah. So
We're-
we
we're
did
gonna-
that. We went to hibachi, which was a first for one of our kiddos.
a couple of them.
No, I think
Yep, Brody and Ashley.
well, I think Brody said he had gone when he was little,
Oh,
but
maybe.
anyway, as an adult.
Yep.
So it was fun. Turns out, you know, your adult kids,
They're kind of fun.
they're fun. You can do some fun things with them.
So,
So that's good. We enjoyed it.
and we will take pictures at StitchCon.
Yep.
I'm not sure when we'll film after StitchCon, whether it will be Monday, Tuesday. So we'll be a few days late. But hey, we'll be there.
Yep.
And check out IG. I'm sure we'll post pictures there. And
Do the best
if
we
you
can there.
are coming to be, look for us. We'll have our shirts, but not all the time because we only bought one.
Right.
You know, I'm not wearing the same shirt for 3 days. You might not want to be near me. But come find us. We'll post maybe on Instagram what table we're sitting at. But please stop by. Trade cards, trade needle minders. Just say hi. Stitch on the basket.
We'll have treats at our table like Maine saltwater taffy and candies, and so come visit.
Yeah. We got a power station, so we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll
Bye.
see you in a little while. Bye.